Hello guys and welcome to Saint of the Day. Today the church celebrates Saint John de Britto. Saint John de Britto is a Portuguese saint, born in Lisbon in 1647. In 1640, his father, Salvador Pereira de Brito, was sent by King Dom John IV to be governor in Brazil, where he died. Saint John de Brito, with his mother and brothers, remained at court. From an early age, Saint John gave testimony to the quest to live in God. With his health weakening, doctors gave up hope. But his mother, turning to heaven in prayer and intercession, also made a promise to St. Francis Xavier. Little John miraculously recovered his health. St. John spent a year wearing a cassock, as this was part of the fulfillment of the promise. More than that, God worked on the vocation in his heart, until, at the age of 15, he joined the Society of Jesus. In 1673, he was ordained a priest and sent to evangelize in India. He lived in Goa, then in South India, where he studied further. And that whole place, the whole region, knew the ardor of this apostle. A man who communicated the gospel with his life, he sought to experience enculturation so that many would surrender to God's love in a constant dialogue with cultures, which does not mean that he always found acceptance. Along with the people of Marava, he evangelized and many were baptized. As such, Britto learned the native languages, went about dressed in yellow cotton, and lived like a Tamil, abstaining from every kind of animal food and from wine. Britto tried to teach the Catholic faith in categories and concepts that would make sense to the people he taught. This method, proposed and practiced by Roberto de Nobili, met with remarkable success. He and other catechists ended up being arrested by pagan and anti-Christian soldiers, and they did everything they could to make this holy priest renounce his faith. He renounced his own life and was open to martyrdom if necessary. The king even condemned him, but a prince wanted to listen to the doctrine he spread, and many changed their lives and abandoned their gods. The conclusion of that pagan prince was that the doctrine was just and holy. St. John was freed along with the others. Out of obedience, he returned to Portugal, but his heart had wanted, again, to return to India and even be a martyr. King Pedro II wanted him to stay, but in 1690, he returned to the Marava country with 24 new missionaries. After giving his testimony at several Jesuit schools in Portugal, he returned to India. He was soon arrested. This time, even a pagan prince converted, but the king revolted and ordered that priest to be punished. On February 4, 1693, he was beheaded. He suffered a lot before that, but he offered everything out of love for Christ and the salvation of souls. He was canonized by Pius XII on June 22, 1947. At the site of his martyrdom in Oriur, India, a sanctuary was built. It is said that his blood blessed the ground, turning it red. Pilgrims consider this red sand to be sacred and find cures for their illnesses in it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.